Hey everybody, Sprechertech248 here, and doing a video comparison. That's the first segment of this video. The second segment is audio comparison. Third part of this video is I'm going to compare it with my field recorder and my soundboard. So you're going to hear that. The best way to get those results of the audio is you need to put some headphones on because I'm going to be splitting the audio between channel A and channel B. For you consumers, that's channel left and channel right. So there you go. So anyways, I'm doing some video comparisons. I'm going to have a little bit of fun with you guys. And one of the things I'm going to have fun is, can you guess which one is 4K? Camera A or camera B? So camera A, camera B. So, which one is 4K? Which one is 1080? Both are filming at 30 frames per second at about 90 to 95 megabits per second on the SD cards. So there you have it. So now, after this video is concluded, we're going to be doing the audio take. Note, I am going to use my reel-to-reel video to throw a little bit of monkey wrench into the works. So I'll see you on the audio side. Okay, everybody, this is the audio proportion of this test, and before I get to the question is you will need a good quality pair of headphones so you can hear the quality of each audio track. There will be 3. This is track 1. So the question is this track in 1080 or in 4K format? So just giving you, just having a little fun with this, and I'll be re-describing this throughout the audio tracks, and I'll see you in track 2. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody, this is audio track 2. The question is this, what resolution is this audio track? 4K or 1080? So the question would be here is, can you hear the difference between track 1 and track 2? The next part of this demonstration is to figure out if you can figure out which is which. Again, I would suggest you wear a good pair of headphones that will give you an isolation of your room so you can hear the true level of sound. So once again, this is track 2. The next audio track will be a comparison track between 2 devices, and it will be in split. That track I would recommend you have a pair of headphones for. That concludes track 2. Once again, is it 1080 or 4K? Alright, everybody, well, this is the final track. Again, I gotta emphasize, you need a good quality pair of headphones to isolate you from the room, unless you got a good sounding speaker systems and they're well crossed. So, this track is between my Zoom F4 Multitrack field recorder and my Behringer soundboard, which is the ENYX 1202 Behringer soundboard. And one of the neat part of this part of the test is so you can figure out which one's which. So that will conclude this audio track and the 3 audio tracks. I'll return to the video shortly and include this proportion of this fun little test. And then we'll see you on the video side. Alright, everybody, I hope you had fun with this little video test that I was doing with y'all. I hope you enjoyed the split video between the 4K and the 1080. So, the question is, which one is it? So, I'm going to let y'all simmer on this for a while before I do the answer of the video of the portion of the I should say, the test results, and also the audio tracks, and you can have some fun. I can have some fun. You can have some fun with that. Then the third track, the between my Zoom F4 multi-track and my Behringer soundboard. Uh, so the deal here is it's just to kind of give you a synopsis of what equipment sounds like differently. That's the purpose of this video. So Zoom and Behringer have no responsibility of that. This is my disclaimer. Okay, this is strictly for fun and to see how well you can tell the difference between 4K 1080, 4K audio, 1080 audio, and my multi-track recorder and my Behringer, which you're hearing me on right now, which is what I've used notoriously for um, doing videos and stuff like that. So I had a couple things or some notes hanging over it and stuff like that. So I'll do a quick pan here. So this is my Behringer right here that I use for my YouTube channel. Uh, that does all of my audio on there and stuff like that. And it's been a reliable board. And one of the things I enjoy uh, about older soundboards. This is not too old. I've had this for about ever since I've had the channel up because my original board crapped out on me. That actually the power supply, the board's fine. I'm actually going to rebuild a power supply specifically for the board. So I'm going to do some electronic engineering. So, and then this guy here. This is my Zoom F4 multi-track recorder, and so this was part of the test as well. So, and the camera that I'm using right now is my Q8, and it's been a workhorse for practically ever since I've had it. I've used it for multi-track audio recording. I've used it for video recording, multi-track audio and video, because it has a 4-track embedder in there where it embeds and automatically mixes it down to 2 tracks, do a mono. So this camera's been my workhorse for a lot of real tight shots, and I really enjoy using this camera. I got the latest camera. Let me get it unplugged because it's still connected to the equipment and stuff. So this is my latest guy. This is the Q2N 4K camera. This is my latest guy. This is the guy I'm going to be using for the pyrotechnic demos when I go to the National Fireworks Association convention. This guy is going to be doing that video. This camera here is going to do interviews, if I can do some interviews, talk with some vendors and stuff like that about their products. So I'm giving you kind of an insight of what's about the firework industry. So so I've been doing a lot of side jobs, so I can help go to that, and I wish I had a little bit more payoff so I can get a lot better quality camera. But I've got weight constraints for flying, and that's going to be torture. So, so anyways, yeah, I'll take some still pictures of the cameras. You're going to have to excuse my Q8. It fell out of my pocket and broke the pod here. And unfortunately, Zoom doesn't make a cosmetic kit for this, so I can put this back together. So it kind of sucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully go through here. I don't know how well you can see. Go through here with a what they call a thumb drill and drill through the back of this, and then insert screws and hold it together that way. And the reason for that, so if I have to repair, I can get in there and do repairs. So It kind of sucks that happens, but again, so I can that way I can still use this pod here, um, but not all is failed. This pod will actually work on the F4 multi-track recorder. I lost track of what I was going to say. So that, in a nutshell, is the conclusion of this video. I'll do some still pictures of the cameras, and I'll include that in the title, in the credit reel, what of the devices and stuff like that. The third track was recorded by my trusty uh, piece of nice little piece of my scan cam. Um, that multi-track recorder. I've used this in multiple different modes, and this has been a workhorse in doing Genlock audio. But I've outgrown it, and the bad news is it doesn't tie to a camera. It just Genlocks as a backup recorder. So this guy is still going to be around. It's still going to be used but when I get into more advanced camera capability, then this guy is going to take its place, so I don't have to do so much post production. I'm just trying to speed up my workflow. So I think that concludes everything, and I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this fun little test, and give me a comment on it. I would like to hear from you. Which is which. And like again, I will say this again. I'm gonna let this simmer for a while. So, as the old saying in the entertainment industry, we'll sell you the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Yeah, that's the philosophy of my madness and stuff like that. So, anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up, and comment. I would love to hear what your thoughts are and which is which. So again, on the video portion split, one is 4K, one is 1080. Which one's which? Now I know both cameras have a different focal point. They're digital focals, so they have different focal points. I noticed that in post production when I started post production on this project. So just a little FYI, I already know that, and so I try to get them to line up as best as I can so they don't see each other. So to give details of who's who. So I don't want to skew the test. So I'm Sprikertech248. Thank you for watching, and have a great day or evening. And my webpage, there is a countdown clock on my webpage at Sprikertech248.com. And the great thing is, can't wait to get there. See you next post. Bye bye.